Princess Olga, the royal who chose to heal. Once upon a time in the grand courts of Europe, a princess was born, not one destined for thrones or riches, but for compassion and service. This is the story of Princess Olga of Greece and Denmark, the royal who became a nurse, born in 1903 into a world of luxury and tradition. Olga was surrounded by elegance and privilege. She was raised among kings and queens, educated in fine arts, multiple languages, and the duties of royalty. But unlike most princesses, Olga's heart longed for something more than dazzling gowns and grand ballrooms. She dreamed of making a real difference in the world. Then came the Great War, a time of fear and suffering. As Olga grew older, she witnessed the wounded soldiers returning from battle, their bodies and spirits broken. The sight of their pain stirred something deep within her. While many royals stayed at a distance, Olga knew she had to act. Defying expectations, she chose to become a nurse. She traded her silk dresses for a crisp white uniform and immersed herself in the world of medicine. From bandaging wounds to comforting the sick, she dedicated herself to healing. But this wasn't just a passing interest. Olga worked tirelessly on the front lines, side by side with doctors and nurses, proving that kindness and courage mattered more than titles. Unlike many in her position who merely donated funds, Olga was hands-on in her approach. She cleaned wounds, assisted in surgeries, and provided comfort to soldiers and civilians alike. She became a beacon of hope, not because she was a princess, but because she was a caregiver, a healer. Even after the war ended, Olga's mission didn't stop. She continued her work in hospitals, refugee camps, and orphanages, extending her kindness to those who needed it most. Her royal status never defined her. Her actions did. Amid her service, love found Olga. She married Prince Paul of Yugoslavia, and together they built a family. But even as a wife and mother, she never abandoned her calling. When World War II erupted, she faced danger and exile, yet she remained dedicated to helping the displaced and wounded. As the years passed, Olga remained steadfast in her humanitarian work. She never sought the spotlight, never demanded recognition, but her impact was undeniable. She continued supporting hospitals and charities, proving that true nobility lies in service to others. In 1997, Princess Olga passed away, leaving behind a legacy of compassion and selflessness. She was more than just a princess, she was a healer, a warrior of kindness. Her story reminds us that true greatness isn't measured by wealth or status, but by the lives we touch and the hearts we heal. Princess Olga showed the world that royalty is not about power, it's about purpose.